Thank you for being a part of this special community, as we all learn to bring more compassion and peace for ourselves and to the world. Our hope is that you will find great value in the material that we've put together for you. To deepen your practice even more, please visit meditationlifeskills.com.
This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, of course meditation, nature walks, tai chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen aloud in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, such as when you daydream or drift in thought, for example. These are simply a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organise itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol, and if you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. In our Western, fast-paced culture, meditation has sadly been reduced to the status of a bit odd or weird. The vast majority of people on our side of the planet do not meditate. It's true also that even among those who try meditation at some time in their lives, most of them do not keep it up. But the benefits of meditation are subtle and sometimes slow to mature, like a good wine. We live in a world where we want immediate results, and so meditation does not have the shiny appeal of a gadget that produces a near-instant result. Before introducing meditation into your life, you would be wise to notice how you feel about it. If your attitude is, well, I'll try it if I've got time, once a week for a couple of weeks, and I'll see if it makes a difference, then really, it is pointless. That mindset is already one that's given up. How would you measure such a difference? Who would observe the tiny changes in you? And besides, would you not be approaching the practice with a slightly impatient, even resentful attitude, as if your meditating was a chore to be got out of the way? On the other hand, if you have a strong sense that you want to keep your mind and spirit as refreshed as you would your teeth, hair and body, which you doubtless groom at least daily, if not several times a day, then this is a good place to start. Meditation, however, is far more than a mental shower. Regular practice will increase your ability to concentrate and focus, almost without effort. It can help to lower anxiety and stress, and increase your ability to take more in your stride. It bathes you in a general feeling of well-being and happiness, and gives you a day-to-day sense of life being good and purposeful. There are other spiritual benefits that many people experience too through prolonged regular meditation. As all of these experiences are entirely subjective, however, it is impossible to say precisely what your benefits will be, other than that they will be positive and beneficial in more ways than you can think of or than can be mentioned here. But they will be yours and yours alone. If inner peace and a general sense of well-being appeals to you, then you should start without further delay. Mastery of meditation, which in some ways could also be said to be mastery of self, takes years. But as mentioned earlier, if you treat the practice with the same matter-of-fact dedication that you would have about cleaning your teeth or taking a daily shower, it will fit easily into your schedule. The first thing you must do, therefore, is to work out how you will accommodate your meditation. You need to set aside 15, preferably 20 minutes twice a day, morning and evening. If you need to negotiate the time and the space with your family or other members of your household, sort that out first. If you find that embarrassing to talk about, ask yourself why. What do you imagine they will think of you? And after they've had that thought, what will they do then? And after that, play it through, and once you're comfortable with talking to them, make your intention known. Begin your meditation by breathing deeply at least 3 times and also stretching. Both of these activities help to slow the heart, relax your muscles, and start to focus your mind. Sit comfortably in a good supportive chair. An armchair is fine, but don't lie down. That tends to send you to sleep, and whilst an extra nap is nice, it's not the same as meditation. There is absolutely no need to sit cross-legged or in the lotus position. Just be sure you are comfortable and that your clothes are not tight so that you can breathe easily. Let your body be open. Folding your arms or sitting with one leg crossed over the other makes it more difficult for you to breathe. You can feel the tension in your chest and back if you take a few moments to check it out. Make your environment conducive to meditation. Candles, incense, or any objects that you like to have around you, perhaps ones with spiritual meaning for you if you wish. Meditating where you work, for example, in front of your computer is not a good idea. There are too many reminders that this space is used for something else, something that's busy and full of mental activity. Now, notice that you can shift your awareness anywhere. A good way to practice when you are learning meditation is to focus on different parts of your body. Try this. Become aware of your right hand. Become aware of its temperature. Become aware of where it is resting, of the textures of your clothing, skin, or parts of the chair where your hand is touching any of those things. Become aware of whether you can feel a pulse or not in any part of the hand or fingertips, anywhere. Become aware of whether your right hand is comfortable as it is or if it wants to move. Become aware of all that you are aware of about your right hand. And now, switch your awareness to your left hand. Spend some time without my instruction this time, and become aware of everything there is to be aware of about your left hand. Good. Now become aware of your scalp. Become aware of the slight tingle you can feel in the skin that covers your head. Become aware of its temperature. Become aware of anything you can feel your scalp touching, perhaps part of the chair. Perhaps you can feel hair on your scalp if you have hair, or an item of clothing there. Spend a few moments and become aware of everything there is to be aware of about your scalp. Good. And now become aware of the space between your eyebrows. Become aware of how you hold the tiny muscles there. Become aware of the temperature of your skin in that particular area. Spend some time and become aware of all there is to be aware of about the space between your eyebrows. Now become aware that whilst you were being aware of those areas, some frustration might have crept up on you as thoughts intruded, or noises outside may have distracted you. What to do is just to become aware of those thoughts and intrusions too. You cannot fight your mind into submission. You may have noticed that you are becoming aware of awareness. And there will be times when your thoughts will drift to other things. That's fine, because then there will come a point when you become aware that your thoughts have drifted. And then you are aware of that. And then you just gently bring your awareness back to where you left off. If you wish, you can work through your whole body in this way and take some time to do the process. Become aware of your feet. You may notice a certain tingling, the energy in your feet, and you may not be aware of that. Don't strain. Just notice what you notice. Notice that you can be aware of noticing, and you can notice being aware. Shift your awareness to your calves. Notice what you notice about that area of your legs. Spend some time there, as before. And then move your awareness to your thighs. There is nothing for you to do. Simply be aware and notice what you notice about your thighs. Good. Now shift your awareness to your pelvic area. Let your awareness gently rest there for a while. There is no rush. There is nothing you can do wrong here. The experience you have simply is, and it's fine. Next, move your awareness into your abdomen and lower back, your trunk if you like. Stay for a while. A few breaths in and out is fine. And then gently move your awareness into your chest and upper back. Once more, notice whatever there is to notice, and don't try to change anything. When you're ready, shift your awareness to your neck and throat. And when it's rested there for a short while, move your awareness into your head and face, and explore how your awareness moves around this area. For the next few minutes, be aware of your breathing. Breathing in and out. And breathing in and out. And continue in this way for a few minutes until you hear my voice again. And whenever thoughts or other distractions intrude, as soon as you become aware of them, simply notice them and say to yourself, "Oh, I'm aware of my thoughts," or "I'm aware of that noise," whatever it is, and gently return to being aware of your breathing. It is the simple act of noticing, nothing more, and that is enough. And now, just be aware of your breathing until you hear my voice again. You are doing very well. There is no rush, nothing to achieve. Meditation is not a competition, even with yourself. Now become aware that you have been moving your awareness from place to place. And as you do that, there are gaps. Become aware of your right hand again, just for a moment. That's right. Be aware of it. And now, be aware of your left hand once more. And tiptoe back in your mind, in the fraction of a second that it took to switch between being aware of your right hand to being aware of your left hand, what were you aware of? And the answer, almost certainly, is nothing. It's a tiny gap, but this is a great discovery. You didn't lose consciousness or black out in that moment, did you? And you weren't thinking about yesterday's dinner either, were you? But you were aware. To be aware of nothing is the space where your mind is empty. And in that emptiness lies every possibility, every thought, every creative idea you'll ever have. They all come from that wellspring of nothing, just as the whole universe did, just as you did. And nothing is not absence. It is awareness. You cannot seek out the awareness of nothing. It will simply be there, in small gaps at first, and in that gap it is perfectly tranquil. Silence is indivisible, like nothing, you see. If you take the number 1, you can divide it into half, and then half of a half, and then half of that again. And you can do that forever. 1 can always be split into this and that, but not 0, not silence, not nothing. That is absolute. And that is why it is so peaceful there. You can find your awareness of nothing again by watching your thoughts. Be aware of your thoughts. Let your mind do whatever it wants to do and simply watch it. And as you watch, ask yourself this question. I wonder what my next thought will be. And now watch, in excited anticipation, to see what comes. Did you notice? Although thoughts might have come, there were gaps. Moments when thoughts either slowed down or disappeared altogether. You can even do this when awake and with your eyes open. Look at an object and ask yourself to notice what your thoughts are about the object. Although you may find it more difficult at first, with all your senses fully engaged, you will get a sense of being aware of nothing, even though your eyes are still seeing. Meditation, which is really awareness of peace, which is the background to everything, can start to become a way of life. If you do not understand what it means that peace is the background to everything, ask yourself, could you hear if your ears were full of sound? No, there must be silence to let the sound in. Could you see if your eyes were filled with colour already? No, your eyes must be like clear windows to let the visual world in. Could your tongue taste if your mouth was full of salt, sugar and lemon to start with? Could your mind think if it was full of ideas already? There is a very famous Zen story about a young monk who believed that he had attained enlightenment. He was so thrilled with his own progress that he journeyed several days to see one of his old Zen masters so he could tell him of his great enlightened state. As is traditional in Zen, the old master welcomed his guest with a tea ceremony. The young man prattled away, telling his older friend how he had studied this, understood that, and realized something else. And the old master listened in reverent silence as he poured the hot tea. When he had filled the young man's cup, however, he continued pouring, and the tea spilled over into the saucer, and then onto the table, and then began dripping down onto the younger man's lap. At this point, the young monk leapt to his feet, crying out, "Are you mad? My cup is full, the tea's spilling everywhere." The old master nodded sagely. "Your mind is like this cup," he said. "It is so full of your own ideas that you have no room for any more. You cannot be enlightened or at peace by filling your head with ideas about enlightenment or peace." You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to master the art of Zen meditation. And you can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself you are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how easy it is to meditate when you relax more inside. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence in your ability to meditate is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can become a Zen meditation master with ease by changing how you feel, just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. And as you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any tensions in the muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue on up to the hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg until you're at the knee. And continue on up to the hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment, and when you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax further, I will lead you on a journey. And you can just imagine that you can watch yourself on a screen, like your own personal cinema. Just feel yourself sinking into that cinema chair, in that very comfortable chair that fits you so perfectly. That's right. And on the screen, you see yourself, perfectly relaxed, breathing gently in and out. in perfect rhythm. And you can notice that awareness of how the rhythm of your breathing is just right. Nothing to change. Nothing that needs changing, for you are perfectly all right, just as you are, going with the flow of life. And your mind feels so clear, so peaceful in that movie scene, and it seems just like your mind as you watch. And you can be aware that you are aware of relaxing, imagining yourself at peace, watching yourself on a screen, and the self on the screen is at peace too. And you are aware of awareness, and you are aware of imagining, and yet you are aware of none of those things as you listen to my voice all at the same time. And all there is to do is let go and allow this experience to happen. And as you let go, the thought can flit across your mind, your very still mind, and it is without time. It is still, happening through the stillness and the peace of pure awareness, as your mind lets go and is aware of being aware and allowing itself to be itself, always still. It is time now to come back into the present moment. And you return with confidence and balance. You know that the choices you have made will come back with you into your daily life. And you're now coming back, slowly back into the awareness of the world around you. And bringing with you the knowledge of how to meditate with ease and the confident choices that you have made, feeling and knowing that you are physically present and being aware of your body now as you come back into this moment right now. You're getting ready to step forward out of this trance, and you're preparing yourself to bring your awareness into this present moment because you have made the choice to live with awareness. This body is aware, and in just a moment we will open our eyes, but right now in this moment you can feel the awareness within your body. Taking a soft breath, feel the life and consciousness throughout your entire body. Your legs and your feet are aware, and your arms and hands are aware, and your stomach and your chest are alive and aware, and everything is fine. And open your eyes slowly. And at this moment, you will come back into this room and into this moment with a deep breath. And as you leave your trance completely, you step into this moment, into this room, and into your awakened self. And everything is fine. You have embarked on a journey, and you have begun to make some discoveries about the nature of self, your true self. It is a journey that has no particular destination or end, but it is a joyous and exciting trip to take all the same. But finally, a word of caution. From time to time, you will find your interest or commitment to meditation waning. This is usually a sign that your commitment or interest in other areas of your life is also slipping a little. Since you are listening to this now, your interest at this moment is fairly hot, so make it your business to equip yourself with some more books or audios, or both, about meditation. Then, when you become aware that your interest and commitment is sliding, revisit this program and some of those works, and reignite your passion for inner peace. And meditation will become, in time, a practice you would no more miss than you would your daily shower. Although there are many types of meditation, some even involving walking or chanting, all have the same basic idea at their core. By becoming aware of the awareness, you will notice that without effort, without your having to do anything, you are more peaceful inside. Of course, you may not notice this once you return to your daily life, but over time, with regular daily practice, you will notice that you are aware of this background of awareness of peace. Awareness is the key, awareness without effort. If you try to be aware, you will only experience trying, which is not peaceful and is certainly not meditation. By using this program regularly, you will not only experience the benefits of pure awareness, but over time you will notice those subtle, gentle changes that will give your life that peaceful backdrop that can only come with regular meditation practice. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards.
To deepen your practice even more, please visit meditationlifeskills.com.